Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name is Braylon and today we are going to be doing a rebuild. We're going to be doing a rebuild on the Philadelphia 76ers. So, we are doing the 76ers of 2003. The 2003 to 2004 season. That's who we will be rebuilding here. So hopefully you guys will like this one. In our last episode, which we did yesterday, we did the Miami Heat in 1993, and we ended up winning a championship with them in 1998. Actually, we did five. We ended up winning a championship with them in 1998. So we're in 2003 now. We're gonna see if we can win a championship in 3 years. We're gonna shorten our time a little bit, because we are going to be doing a tutorial on how to rebuild as well. I'm gonna try to mix them both, because if I did just a tutorial, the time would not balance out at all. Because if we did just a tutorial, that can be done in like 20 minutes if I wanted to. That's not a stream, that's a video. But we doing streams. So here's how this is gonna work. We're going to actually, we're gonna stay here. Actually, I was going to go make a whole new file and do a tutorial on there, but I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do the tutorial as we go. So it's basically just be a tutorials guide. So first, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at our roster. Now, the reason I picked the 76ers for two reasons actually. First reason, AI needs a ring. AI never got a ring in real life. He dragged his team to the finals, but he never won a ring. This is 94 raw AI, 2003, 2004. These are the numbers that he put up during that year. So I expect something similar to those numbers from AI. You could definitely see his prime was his MVP season. Which season was his MVP season? I'm forgetting now. Was it 01 to 02 or 2000 to 2001? I don't know, but you can see, I think this was definitely his better season. Yeah, this is a better season. More points, more rebounds, more assists, more steals, a little less blocks, a little more turnovers. He's less efficient, but more of his stats go up. So with this roster, we got Glenn Robinson, who probably will be traded. Aaron McKee, who will probably be traded. Kenny Thompson. Honestly, nobody is safe in this roster. Even you. You're a rookie, but nobody is safe. None of these rookies are safe. Kyle Korver, I might want to keep you just because I vibe with Kyle Korver. So I think I want to keep you. But as for everybody else, no one's really safe here. AI needs a secondary superstar. He needs not even a second superstar. He just needs a second star. AI could probably drag this team close to the playoffs by himself, if not to the playoffs. But he's not going to be able to win them a championship by himself. We saw in real life he couldn't do it. He's not going to be able to do it in 2K especially. So here we're gonna do. We're gonna head to team intel. Actually, we're gonna see what's our biggest weakness in this lineup. Probably the center situation. I swear. Today. Don't start this today, 2K. What's up, Kasim? Glad you can make it out here. Currently my game is crashing again, so I'll be waiting for it to reload. Always crashing. Here's what it is, though. We'll get back in there soon. Which was on Xbox Series X or PS5 would have made this a lot quicker. Alright, let's get back in here. Okay, and we are back. So, here's what this is going to consist of. Our biggest weakness is the center position. So, actually, to start the tutorial, the first thing you always want to do, you always start here. Just usually auto-generate rookies unless you want rookies. We didn't really miss anything. Yeah, we didn't even really get to starting. So when you're at the calendar here, the first thing you do, you hit this back button, you go over to front office, and you go to roster. You need to see what your roster looks like. As you can see, we're doing the 2003 to 2004 Philadelphia 76ers. So my big problem here, we have AI for 1 year. Look up at the contracts in the right corner of that player card. That's where it's going to show you how long you have your players for. Oh, I think, is everybody on 1 and 2 year contracts? Yeah, I think they're all just 1 and 2 year contracts. Yep. So actually, I think we're gonna have to just re-sign them all. I'm pretty sure that's what every team is doing. But you'll be able to see the contract up there. So you want to come up here, you want to check out your team first. The first thing you want to do is see the glaring weaknesses in our team. The weakness I saw, this is our starting center. This is simply not going to cut it. So you should go to your, I'll go through a little bit slower. Coach game plan, all teams. Hit Y to rebuild your rotation, and then go down and hit yes. This is going to give you the best lineup possible. Usually, sometimes 2K will mess it up, and you have to auto adjust. But this is the best overall roster, and they always do 10-man rotations unless you change it. Are you doing a similar AI? Alright, nice. I'll definitely be there to see that one later. So yeah, we basically doing a rebuild of AI. AI is our only guy who's safe. Oops. Okay, AI is our only guy who's safe because he's the superstar here. We trying to get him a ring. Really, we want to get Philly a ring, but the main goal, we want to get AI a ring because he never got one in real life. So we want to look at the glaring weaknesses in the team. Ours right now, the center position to 76 overall, Samuel Dalembert. I haven't heard of him before, and I know a lot more about NBA history than you think. So what I'm gonna do here, typically what I do is I'll go to Trade Finder. You go to front, everything's in front office usually, unless you go there and you go to scouting a little bit. But other than that, you shouldn't need many of these other options except the settings. You shouldn't need these like training, expansion, relocations. Actually, I need relocation real quick. I want to show you guys something real quick while we're here. This is how you go and get old rosters. Let's go get the 2003 76ers logo. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot better. Going and get their old logos if they have one. Some teams have never had an old logo. They have the same one. So now, usually I'll go to front office. All the stuff you'll mainly need here is here. I'll go to Trade Finder. Then we need to trade Samuel Dalembert. Usually you like to put in a few pieces with him. So you get more value. Kyle Korver, I kind of wanted to keep, but he's young, so we're going to have more value. Yeah, he has 2.5 star value. So then you just hit RT, see up there, RT and LT, just go through these offers. See if there's any like, I will like this one. But this is old Dikembe. So, nah. Or Alonzo Mourning. Scott Pollock would be somebody to think about. Darko Milicic. Not doing that. Has so much hype coming into the league. You didn't do much your entire career. Eton Thomas, what did you average in this year? I like that, but I think Scott Pollard in this pick is going to be our best option. So then after you make a trade, every time you make a trade, you go back into this coach game plan. You hit water, rebuild that rotation, and then he'll, if he's the best center, which he should be if you just traded your center, he'll be in the lineup. I do know a lot more about NBA history than the average 13-year-old, I'd say. I definitely know a lot more because I've been playing the sport for, I don't even know how long I've been playing the sport for a while. Now I've been watching it for a while. So you basically just get to get that knowledge after time. I'm trying to see some weaknesses in our team. The fact that Mark Jackson is getting 29 minutes off of the bench. First of all, you're not getting more than our starting center. That's just outrageous. Okay, but you're not getting 32 either. So we gotta balance this out just a little bit more. I want you to have more, if anything. Alright. So. Okay. I remember this team. I just watched game 2 of their series that they had with the Lakers, where 76ers, where AI really took this team to the finals. Now, I'm trying to think what I want to do with the team next. Okay, so I guess this is a good way I can put it into a tutorial. If you think your team looks a little weak, which right now, of course, it's really weak, it's the 76ers in 03. Other than AI, this team was pretty weak. We need another star. Not even a superstar, just another star or all-star caliber player. We don't really have a weak position. We have all 78s to our starting lineup, but then AI. So, one thing I like to use going over to scouting, this is the next thing I want to show you guys. Go to Team Intel. Whatever teams are rebuilding and whatever teams are selling. Whatever teams are selling, those will be the teams that you should make trades with. You can make trades with teams that are buying. You can make trades with teams that are contending. But I'm going to tell you right now, those trades are almost impossible unless you throw everything in the kitchen sink at them. And when you're trying to win a championship, you can't do all that. In most cases, you can't really do all that. So, we go see what teams is rebuilding. Ooh. But that's reminded me of something. Why are you a shooting guard? There is no way AI is running our shooting guard. His overall drops. Okay, come on, but there's no way. I'm debating it now. Do I really want you running my shooting guard position? Okay. We're gonna let you run shooting guard. Okay, so Michael Red's a shooting guard. I would really like to have him on the team, but somebody had to switch positions. You know, we'll just keep going. Let's see who else we can find. That's an old Scotty, though. Let's see. So you really want to go through, only really look at the teams that are rebuilding and buying. Really, just the teams that are rebuilding are going to be the best ones. Is that Cron Butler? Watch it not be Cron Butler. Oh, it is. Okay, so Cron Butler is not untouchable and they're on a rebuilding team. So I know we can trade some stuff to get them. So usually what I like to do, what position does Cron Butler play is the first thing you want to check, which is small forward. Whoever your starting small forward is, if they're what you're trying to replace, throw them in the trade. That will give you one piece right there. The second thing that you usually want to do is you go and you throw in somebody off of the bench. We will use John Salmons. That's going to be a problem. Then if you get this message of invalid trade and it says a team can have 15 players at the most on one roster, just go over here, hit X to sort down, pick up their worst player. That does not go through. Once you get to this point, don't throw more players in. In most cases, that won't work. I don't expect this team to really contend crazy first year, so we're not going to throw in this first pick. But we do have a Pacers pick that I would like to throw in. And at this point, basically start throwing in picks. Throw in the second that you have in this year. Trust me, you will never use it. It will never get out of super. In some cases, some rare cases, it will. If you know how long you're doing the rebuild, like in 2025, we're not going to be doing the rebuild. We're doing a quick one today, only 3 years. Throw that in there. Take away that second. That doesn't work. Bring it back. That still doesn't work. See, that's when you want to think, is this trade worth it? Or do you want to throw in a pick from one more year? And I think for Caron Butler, the fact that he did kind of average that year, he popped back. He popped back up though. In his last season, he had his best numbers of his entire career, which is very rare to see somebody having their best numbers in their last season. So I don't think we're gonna do this Caron Butler trade. We're gonna keep looking. Hornets did not exist. I believe the Raptors were in their first year. So Stephon Marbury. Now that's somebody I would definitely like to target for our point guard position. I'm trying to go through it a little bit slower. I'm going too fast. Gotta slow my stuff down because I don't want this game crashing again. So we got Aaron McKee. Those values match up pretty well. So let's get John Salmons back in there. I think most of the teams are right at 15 players, which is making this a lot harder, especially for an example. But we have a Pacers pick. If you have another team's pick, usually you should keep it. I have to change my batteries, and I do not have any, so hopefully this does not die during the stream. That doesn't work. Okay, so once you get to that stage, start throwing in those seconds. And if the seconds don't work, take out the seconds. Throw in your last year's first. Typically, you won't need it. That still doesn't work. Since Stephon Marbury, since I really want you on this team, I'm gonna give 2 first-round picks, and then we get him. Just go in, hit Y, rebuild your rotation, and now this is our starting lineup: Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson, Glenn Robinson, Kenny Thomas, Scott Pollard. Then off the bench we got Mark Jackson, Willie Green, Derek Coleman, Eric Snow, George Lynch. He would not be playing. Now I'm in rotation. You go back in. You hit Y to rebuild your rotation. And now the team looks a little bit better. It looks like we might be able to go contend. But the fact that we just had to cut him out of a rotation because I felt he would be so unimpactful is going to hurt. So I say we get Eric Snow and some bench guys out of here. Usually once you're at this point where you have 2 solidified stars, all-stars or superstars, help that bench out. Even though roster depth doesn't really matter in some cases, in a lot of cases. Why is JR 35? Okay, young JR, cool. 35 years old. Yep, not happening. That is a horrible deal. See if you throw George Lynch in here, throw you 3 in here, see what we can do. Matt Barnes would be really nice, but do we really need that position? Not really. I see some people got accidentally left in the roster because he was not that old then. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Not free agency. I said it's probably where you put some of the NBA players at, yeah. Once you get to this case where you can't get any really bench players that you think are going to be useful, there's 2 things you can do. You can just simulate with the team you have, because usually the 2 stars will take you to the playoffs at the least. They'll get you some success. That's not always what you want. You go up 1 person in the roster. You try to just trade more, and in some cases you might end up getting more. So these are the two positions we need, but we're not really getting much of that value back. I think I'll do this trade right here. What rotation will they give me? Okay, more balanced lineup. Okay, now one thing I want to do, I'll show you guys in this tutorial. If there's one guy on the end of the roster chart who's playing, but you think you can get something a little bit better for him, throw him in there and throw in a pick. It doesn't have to be a first. In this, oops, let's go back in here. In this case, I'm gonna throw in 2 seconds, and let's see if we can. They got Jalen Rose here. Yes, actually, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Those first round picks are useful. Assistants you just got, take them. Take Troy Murphy. Oh, actually, the point I should bring up, you can only trade 3 things. That's it. So take Troy Murphy, take James Smith, and take this first overall pick you just got. Throw it back in there. Then yeah, just look at that. You're already getting way more value. We have a lot of trade offers, so we're gonna take time to go through these. I say the best thing to trade for, honestly, is not players, it's picks. Picks have a lot more value than player. In most cases, picks have the same amount of value as players do, which is why they're more useful to trade for. So in this case, I like this offer here. I also like this offer just because we got a young Kendrick Perkins, a Boston Kendrick Perkins. Udonis Haslam, and our power forward position. We already have enough players though, really. Okay, we're gonna take the risk here. We're gonna take the Dikembe Mutombo. In most cases, I would not take an old player like Dikembe, but here's the thing. I just realized something. Yeah, he can start at us for Ain't no way. No. This is tough. This is tough. Getting back on momentarily. Now to go redo that trade. I hope I would get the same offer. But while we had time, what I was going to say was that I would take that Dikembe Mutombo offer because I realized he's a higher overall than our starting center that we have right now. If you see that, definitely take that offer. That offer will be the best one that you can take. In most cases, it'll be the best offer you can take. And if you're trying to win right now, which I didn't think I wanted to do, but I mean, Dikembe, Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson. Really, I think AI and Stephon Marbury can do it on their own. But adding Dikembe on that, I think that could help a lot. So, oh, okay. They still updated with the trade, so we still got Dikembe here. So our starting lineup is Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson, Glenn Robinson, Kenny Thompson, Dikembe Mutombo, Scott Pollard, Mark Jackson, Adonal Foyle, Michael Dolek, and that's our lineup. I think I like that a little bit better. Our centers are a little bit up. So we're going to play a risky move here and run an 8-man rotation. Usually I wouldn't even think about that until the playoffs come around. But I don't really want you playing. I think your minutes are going to be more valuable for us. So now with that being said, this is where you go all the way down. You stop simulating. and that you start simulating actually. And we're gonna see what this team ends up doing. I'll tell you guys what to do once you get to certain options that will pop up on the screen, because I set it up a little differently to where I should get all these options, especially this one. Just hit fill out automatically and always have CPU adjust, so you'll never get that again. Whenever you get, if you want to scout, you can click A and then you can go and just press on players to scout. But really the simple way to do it is just hit Y and just auto scout. But that will stop you, so you need to go all the way back down and hit simulate. We beat the Bulls surprisingly. So let's keep going with this. We 3-0 starting off right now. Of course, I'm gonna say if we lose to the Hornets, there's no way. I don't know. That's a good point. I have a PS5 and I do not use it to stream. I probably should do that. I have to figure that out. I've just been using the Xbox for all my streaming. So, well, the main reason I did it at the start was because I didn't have WWE 2K19 on the PS5, which is the game I was playing, or UFC 4. But as for NBA 2K21, I do have this on the PS5. Probably won't have 2K22 for a little bit, but I got 21. Oh, when you get to that contact extension screen, just hit no. It's gonna be confusing. I know it's confusing. I probably should go through it a little bit slower. It's gonna be something you need to catch on to. At All-Star break, we are 7-2. That is amazing. AI's All-Star starter. We got anybody else here? Okay, nobody else here. That's fine. Clearly he doing pretty good right now. He leading us to 7-2. I didn't know if this team was gonna win now, but it's looking like they could. 8-2. Actually, while we're simulating, I got my melodica here, and I finished the Pink Panther theme song. I guess not technically finished it. This is just the main chorus of it I finished. So I'm gonna try playing that right now, since we got some time. 9-2, doing nice. Ooh, 10-2? Alright, let me hurry up and do this real quick. Finally, it actually sounded pretty decent. That's the Pink Panther theme song, at least the start of it. Yeah, I think that'll be better if you get a PlayStation 5, and if you could stream straight from there and like straight onto YouTube from there, that would be a lot simpler. Oh wow, we went 12-2. I wasn't even looking. We went 5-0 after the All-Star break. That's amazing. Tracy McGrady getting MVP, 40 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block. Yeah, nobody was beating that. David West getting Rookie of the Year. Manu Ginobili, 6th man. Shaq DPOY. Zach Randolph, most improved. And Phil, of course, I'm thinking we 12-2. We might go ahead and get Coach of the Year. Phil Jackson decides to take his Bulls and go 13-1. No All-NBA first team. AI on the second team. No third team. AI all defensive second team. Let's see what AI averaged. Oh wow, 30 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.5 steals. Wow, he went crazy. 52 from the field, 55 from 3, 92 from the free throw range. He was playing on 39 minutes too. We really having 39 minutes? Oh, 38. Yep, just about. They suggest he gets 41. He's on fire. You're on fire too. What you doing? Oh wow. Okay, you're doing really good. Mark Jackson's averaging 13 and 6. Thanks, Kasim. I'm basically done with it now. I'm just trying to, Make sure the timing's all right with it now. Scott Pollard's doing all right, but honestly, I'd rather have Mark Jackson than like 6 man. But hey, it worked with us for the entire season. I would change it. I'm just leaving it exactly how it is. I'm curious how Dikembe did as our starting center. Only 5 points, but basically 11 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2.5 blocks. So yeah, he definitely contributed. How does Stephon Marbury do? 25 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal. Yeah, I told you that duo would go crazy. And then Dikembe getting 10 rebounds off the bench as 30. Well, he's 36 now. It's very impressive. But now, this is the part where just the PS4 would do. Yeah, you don't need the next gen console. It's better simulation wise, but they are hard to get right now. They are really hard to get. They've been hard to get ever since they came out, and it's still difficult to get them. So current gen is probably the best for now. I'm kind of just on current gen because that's how I started off. But we got the Brooklyn Net. Hold on. How are the Bulls? I thought they went 13-1. But they went 9-5. Where is Phil Jackson? I am so slow. Why did I think he was with the Bulls? That's so weird. Yes, decent. Alright, well. We're in the playoffs now. You see, we went 12-2. How'd they go in actually in 2003? Ooh, 33-49. Well, see, a lot of things have changed. But at the same time, we only got 14-game seasons, so very quite different regardless. We facing the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see what their lineup is. Jason Kidd, Kerry Kittles, Richard Jefferson, Kenyon Martin, Alonzo Mourning, Robert Pack, Rodney Rogers. I'm assuming Jason Kidd's carrying. Yep. About what I expect. 7 rebounds. 7 rebounds. Okay, Jason Kidd, he just balling like that. I mean, I know the rebounds is, they look like they were pretty standard for him, but hey, that's whew. How'd you get to P? So actually, there's this, I believe it's a magazine, but they have a website. It's called Fingerhut, and my mom saw one on there. It was $1,000. It was a bundle of PS5, headphones, 2 controllers, Spider-Man, and a $59 PlayStation Plus card. I believe that's what it was. It was a while ago. I think we got it in like March, April-ish. I actually have I don't even remember. It was this year, but it was early this year. So if we wouldn't have, it was $1,000 though. It was a lot, but if we wouldn't have got that, if we wouldn't have had it then, we probably still would not have had it now. It's a great console. Don't get me wrong, but I honestly don't think the hype's kind of crazy on it. The only things I can see that are noticeably different, loading screens are a lot faster. Like loading screens getting onto the PS5, playing through the games on the PS5, they go so much more quicker. Graphics are amazing. But other than that, I mean, of course, some next game features like 2K have more features on next gen. But other than that, there's not really much of a difference from PS4 to PS5. Now, from Xbox to PS5, big difference because they're different consoles. But from PS4 to PS5, not much of a difference. So, yep, that's what it was. So, yeah, I'm assuming he carried the team. What can Kenyon Martin do? Oh, okay. Dynamic duo. Well, now this is why I said this playoffs kind of varies, because what I like to do, I like to simulate the round, and then once we get to like a game match, like say the series is 3-2, I'll stop it and I'll see if we win, or we lose. And if we win, if we're the team that's up 3-2 and we win, we go to the next round, do the same thing. If we lose, we go to game 7. I'll play it with Simcast. So I'll play it with Simcast, and then if we get to a close game within like the final few minutes, I will jump in. But I have them on all balanced sliders. So for the AI and me, they're the exact same across the board to make it as fair as possible. I've been playing 2K for a while, but I'm definitely not anywhere close to a competitive type of player. So yeah, we have a PS4. We got that a while ago, but mainly my brother uses it. I don't really use the PS4 at all. My brother does though. So we're gonna simulate the round. I expect to beat the Nets pretty easily. Two to two, 3-2. Alright. So we get out 4-2. We got Washington next. Gilbert Arenas. Oh my god. That's something about 2K. They stat pad the stat sheet. My goodness. Larry Hughes, Jerry Stackhouse. Why? That's a stacked team. How y'all the 5th seed? Oh. So yeah, power forward center situation. So Dikembe would definitely be able to abuse his center situation. Alright, let's simulate through this one. Oh, we won a game 7, so this is where I simcast it. If they have suggestions, yeah, I definitely take them. We're in Philly. Come on, we can't lose in Philly. Ain't no way about to get blown out. Wow, we got a lot of work to do next season, y'all. A lot of work to do next season. My god. Well, we decided to get dropped by 44 in game 7. How do you choke that bad in game 7? Damn, I'm low-key really disappointed about that. We had a historic season, 12-2. One of the highest records I have had in a while. Playing this game. And of course, the Lakers, the 13-1 team, won it all. Alright, so yeah, that's basically how the playoffs works. Now, if you're doing a team rebuild, you usually won't check this. I'm just checking it because if you have old players that actually mean something, you want to check if they retired. You check here. It looks like the Dikembe is still balling. Alright, let's go. Dikembe is still balling. So skip these, skip this, and skip this. Unless you really want to, but me, nah. Draft lottery is the first you want to go to. We didn't trade our pick. We should have, because now you can see it's almost all the way in the back at 29. So, what we're going to do here, first of all, staff signing means a lot. One of the main reasons we got a championship. We had a good staff. We had a really good staff once we went and hired some new guys. So we're going to go ahead and just fire. Honestly, don't be worried about firing somebody. You'll be able to almost always get a good replacement or an even better replacement. Oh, let's say a coach gotta go. Oh, Kim trying to get Larry Brown. You trying to sign with us, bro? Come on. Just go in. The top guys you see, offer them deals. Just go ahead and offer them some deals. You want to see anybody who has only A's and B's are the top guys you want to go for. C plus usually at the lowest, unless you don't got another choice. Let's see. Okay, we got 2 signed. Whenever it says tentative, they're going to decline no matter what. Oh, they exceed our budget. Okay, Larry Brown, we gotta keep you. Okay, so we just got our head coach. Now that's kind of an issue. That's never happened to me before. Literally, I've never seen that. So let me check this out real quick. That's pretty weird. Alright, let's see. Alright, so whenever they say tentative, as I was trying to say before, I think, yeah, whenever they say tentative, they're going to decline it. 100%. They're going to decline it. Just as I say that, he signs? Okay. I guess whenever it says tentative, that means that they're thinking about it. But once again, I've also never seen somebody that says tentative actually sign. So now, look how good this coaching staff looks now. This looks like a coaching staff that's ready to go out and win a championship. Now, skip this. The draft. If you got to pick, definitely stop here. Now, one thing that I don't like about this team is that Dikembe is 38. So, we have Dikembe, and we have our pick. We're gonna put them in the trade finder to see if maybe we can pull off a mini blockbuster trade. No, not at all, actually. Excuse me. So, what we're gonna do here, if you have a draft pick, use it. We're just gonna skip ours, head to rookie signing. Signing a rookie, they might be decent. I think he actually may be able to get into our starting lineup. Now team option and play. Ooh, this ain't good for us. AI is hitting free agency, y'all. Come on, you came and had a legendary season with us. Come on, we went 12-2. It's like the equivalent of the 73-9 Warriors. Mark Jackson's out. He has such a good season for us. Kenny Thompson, he had 15. I didn't even look. Scott Palliard. Ooh. I hope that since all of them left, we have some money in free agency. Because those AI left, we better have it. Okay. We could actually get AI back. I would actually love this offer. And if Yao Ming would have never retired, he could have been one of the best centers of all time. But him and Tracy McGrady, injuries ruined that Rockets team. Injuries ruined it. Excuse me, I'm having voice cracks over here. Injuries ruined that team. I would really love to bring in Yao Ming. He's 7'6". Who's guarding that? You can see he got 13 rebounds. Like, who's guarding that? And 2 blocks. But if I had to choose, I'd definitely take AI back. So, what offers does he have? Let's see. Should we offer him a contract or should? The thing is, the Jazz and the Pacers are offering him max contracts. Then the Heat and the Timberwolves are offering him max contracts with player options. So if we decide to give him a max contract with the player option, actually I'll go team option. Give him a max contract. So let's go give him a max contract. That's what AI is worth. Give him a player option. Let's say it's offering this contract. Now look what I believe is going to happen. Okay, apparently I'm going to be proved wrong in everything. He's at the top of the interest list. So AI might just come sign home. AI's coming back home. Yao, I'm sorry. Yao might work. Well, we got AI back. We don't got cap space for Yao no more. But Ben Wallace is a tempting offer. It's been put up 17 boards. Oh, that defense is unstoppable. What's your max deal? Jazz, your max deal. Oh, I can definitely get over the Jazz's max deal. I hope you have enough cap space to give him a max contract. The Jazz are not going to offer you the max contract. I'll show you who offer you that max contract. You were 146 million. We're gonna have to lower that a little, but you're getting paid the same as AI now. But player option this time. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I do player options and team options, it looks like I know what I'm talking about. I honestly have no clue. I do not know everything about this game, nor do I claim to. I know quite a bit because I played this for so long. I really don't know much of the difference between the two. We got both of them. That fits our cap. And we have more. Oh, y'all. What should we do? We just got Ben Wallace and Allen Iverson. So actually, we're not going to get any more guys to start for us. We're going to do what I told you guys I like to do. Let's go in. Oh, Stephon Marbury's a free agency. I'm just looking at him like he's just somebody in free agency. Our starting point guard left. They did not tell me about that. Well, I don't know what your max contract is, so I don't know if I can match that or not. Oh, it's a lot of money. Oh, it's for 6 years. I mean, 5 years. See, we top offer. We better be. Come on now. Okay, we has top offer. And he comes sign with us too. We cannot sign Ben Wallace. Oh, nah. Oh, it's already final? Well, it is what it is. Now we gotta do, like I said, I like to do, go and get trade bait. They don't got no offers. Offer them low money. Do not give up your cap space for some people you ain't gonna use. Just go sign some contracts. He's mulling his offers. Usually when they're mulling, they'll come sign, but not in all cases. He comes and signs with us. Scottie Pippen has a lot of offers. They only offer them 1-year deals. What did he average? Oh, I see why he actually has a lot of value. The only thing is he's 38. 1, he's going to regress, and 2, we'd have to win this year. Not risking it. So, look at Keith Van Horn. We don't have money for him. I just try to think of some guys we can get us some trade bait. Let's see, who can we get? I think that's all we got. We're doing a little too much of free agency. Don't ever overdo yourself when you're a free agency. Alright, now player progression. AI is now a 98. That's really good. Stephon Marbury has dropped. Whenever you see a player regressing, even though his 3-point went up, if you see his overall progressing, look to trade him as soon as possible. If you can't, and he's one of your star guys, tank. But you do the opposite of tanking. Instead of trying to lose, you try to win. Throw in all your young guys if you have to. Take in all the old guys you want. If you take in all the old guys, you're winning. You have to win a championship this year. Mike Miller was going to be trade bait, but he put up decent numbers last year before starting shooting guard. Oh, AI is starting. He'd be off the bench. This team's heavily regressed from last year, but we still have a lot of improvement we can make. We're only doing 3 seasons. We were only going to do 3 seasons in this stream. So we're going to do 3 of those. We're already at 48 minutes because I think the start took a lot of time out of us. We only have 7 guys under contract. We'll have to sign a whole bunch of bench warmers because that's too little bit of people to have. I give that to you. That's gonna up your value for free agency. When we start trading, you're gonna have to fill it out. Just say yes whenever you get that at the end of the season. Go in. First thing you always do in the year. I'm gonna stop here because I saw it slowing down. We don't want this to crash now. Hit Y. Go to yes. Rebuild your rotation. Make sure you let the whole thing load. That's our starting lineup. We would have Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson, Mike Miller, Paul Reed, Adonal Foyle, Dikembe Mutombo, Dwayne Douglas, Kevin Oyl, and Todd McLoughlin. First of all, this bench is not winning a championship. They don't take bench into account so much, but there's no way coming on here with the bench of 70 overalls and winning a championship unless you have 2 superstars in that starting lineup. That's exactly what the Lakers just did last year. They had Kobe and Shaq. Who's stopping that? Didn't happen in real life. It's not going to happen in 2K. So, Yeah, AI Progress is doing nice so far. He's at 98 now. But here's what we're doing. If you didn't notice already, our power forward is 69 overall. Power forward's gotta go. Power forward has gotta go. So let's see. Carlos Boozer. Young Carlos Boozer too. Okay, let's definitely try to go get him. Carlos Boozer, what did he put up last year? Yeah, those are numbers that could be useful for our team. I would throw this up, but I'm scared they're gonna accept this, and I want to kind of debate here with this one. Not really debate, but they're gonna offer me the same thing. I want to try to negotiate. That's the right word. I want to try to negotiate with this one. We're gonna do this one. We got a reason why. We're gonna go to our progression here. Now, see, we have a 70 starting at point guard now. Our bench is still pretty bad as usual. Now here's the thing we're gonna do. Kirk Henrich averaged a cool 11 and 7 last year. 3-star value. Here's what we're gonna do here. Kevin Ollie. Rodney McGrewer. No. A first round pick. Second. One more first. One more second. I'm not giving you that first. Not for Kirk Henrich. Now this may just work. You want me to trade this pick for Kirk Henrich? That's not gonna happen. But that did just give me an idea. So whatever, in a situation like this where you're trying to find players and you can't find a team that's rebuilding, if they have a point guard that you like, whatever position you're looking for, it won't work. Is that Andre Miller? It is. Andre Miller. This is where you throw in Dwayne Douglas, Todd McLaughlin. Can we throw you in here? Nope. Then throw in these picks. And for a guy like Andre Miller, that's why I'd be willing to throw in that pick. No way. No way I give up it. That's why I'd be willing to throw in those firsts. There's no way them firsts didn't work. Okay, give me your worst contract. Bad. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Okay. So when you're in that situation, Trade Finder is your best friend. Really, it's the only thing you can do in that situation. We're not looking for any bench guys. We're looking for a quality, at least decent starting point guard. Aaron McKee, we just had him on the squad. He left in free agency. We didn't trade him. Or did we trade him? We might have traded him. Alvin Williams. Lucci Norris. Speedy Claxton. Ooh, this is tempting. We actually have a lot of good offers here, but I want the speedy one. He's gonna give us the most quality in the starting position. If he's starting, he's getting a lot of minutes. So he has Speedy Claxton, Allen Iverson, Mike Miller, Carlos Boozer, Adonal Foyle, Udonis Haslam. This bench though is horrible. If you want an 8-man rotation, does that help anything? That's just what we're gonna do here. We're risking it all. This is a hit or miss type thing that you do in rebuilds. We're gonna throw in this first pick. We're gonna try to start trading these picks away. We're going to win. We're trying to win the championship this year. I was gonna wait. We're gonna go in for it right now and try to win the ring this year. think this is something we have to do in the situation. This is the point where our bench is so horrible. What else are we gonna do? Damian Jones, Allen Iverson, Carlos, Brent Berry, Udonis Haslem. Such a better bench. Such a better bench. What did you do last year? We don't need more power forward depth. We have too much. Alright. Do we think this team is ready to go win a ring? I'm not sure. Damon Jones, Allen Iverson, Mike Miller, Carlos Boozer, Donald Foyle, Brent Berry, Udonis Haslem, and Speedy Claxton. One thing I want to do, take a few minutes away from Claxton here. Take a few minutes away from Udonis Haslem. Get those to Carlos Boozer. Take a few minutes from you. And give them to Mike Miller. So we got Damon Jones, Allen Iverson, Mike Miller, Carlos Boozer, Adonal Foyle, Brent Berry, Udonis Haslem, Speedy Claxton. Now we're gonna start simulating. I think this team has a chance to win the championship, but it's still gonna be pretty tough. While we're simulating, I still got my little melodica here. So we're going to try to play happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is today. Trying to remember these notes. I just completely forgot. Okay, here we go. Sounds weird. We're 2-2 right now, though. Not doing horrible. We destroyed the Knicks, though. When you get to the contract extension, like I said, you could stop here, but I really wouldn't recommend you to. We're 4-2, though. Not bad, not bad. But like I said, we can't speak too soon now, because we do know this AI in 2K here. The AI can be on some different stuff. We can completely fall off the All-Star break, or we could do amazing right after it. AI's not starting. That's not a good sign. He's off the bench at least, though. He's off the bench. Are we getting anybody else here? That would be a great sign if we can get a second All-Star, but we cannot get one. Alright, 4-3. So we already have a worse record than last season, regardless, because we already lost 3 games. But we went out there to destroy the Heat by 48. That's what I like to see. The Bucks. I lost to the Bucks. We were on the road too. Cavs. We're gonna be able to beat the King. Yep. 6-4. Not horrible. Not horrible. I like to finish off 10-4. If I could have faith in this team to win 4 straight. I'm not sure this team's winning 4 straight. Chicago, even at home. Ooh, at home and on TV. Alright. Hornets, come on. Let's go. I know one rookie didn't help their team that much. Because I think they had a top 3 pick, of course, because they were a team that didn't even exist. 10-4, nice. Gilbert Arenas, a casual 41-6-8-2-1. Fill the stat sheet. Oleg Kolomac, Rookie of the Year. Antoine Jameson, 6th man. Tim Duncan gets DPOY. We have any candidates? Oh my goodness. Talk about a carry drop from AI. 35 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2.5 steals, half a block. Tony Parker gets most improved. And Eddie Jordan was Coach of the Year. I'm assuming he's with the Lakers. AI gets All-NBA first team now. Do we have any other All-NBA? Nope. AI made 2 of them, but that's it. We are the 3rd seed, so we secure our top 3 seed. Let me look at the stats. That's something we didn't do last season. One thing you should always do, go look at your player stats to see if there's anything you need to change. Wow, this really was an AI carry job. Mike Miller had 18, 6, and 5. For somebody I expected to trade, but I ended up keeping him. That's really good. Carlos Boozer, 18 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. That's what we like to see. Damon Jones, you started and you delivered. 15 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists. We like to see. Brent Berry, 10, 2, 1. Speedy had 10. Nice. We did good. We did good. So we got Orlando, who has Chauncey Billups and Tracy McGrady, who I saw in the MVP candidate conversation. Grant Hill, Juwan Howard, Christian Laettner. What's he been doing? Alright. Let's see if we can take out this team. Game 1, they get game 2, they get 3. And we're down 3-1, not a good sign. Definitely heading to Simcast here. Take their suggestions. I don't care what they say here. Brent Berry, you're not playing like you usually do. AI needs those extra moments. He gonna need that time in the clutch. Trust me. Like that might just work. That might just work. That's game. That's what AI needs those minutes. AI needs those minutes. Let's do Udonis fine. You want to give more to AI? I do. Let me take a few off of Brent Berry. He's still getting 27. Like I said, AI needs those minutes in the clutch. Let's go. We in Orlando. Oh, we got a close game here. We got a close game, folks. I think we might just do it. We forcing game 7, y'all. We forcing game 7. Of course, give him less minutes. But gotta give him even less. We're going all out here. AI, you playing some time. Let's do this. We in Philly. Come on, don't choke in Philly. Nice. Good lead in half. Good lead in the half. Let's go. 3-1 comeback, baby. 3-1 comeback. We out the first round. Brooklyn and Milwaukee going to 7 games as well. But the 7th seed ends up getting the upset. Brevin Knight. Michael Redd, who we tried to trade for in the start, with his playoffs numbers that dipped. Hopefully he could stay that way and we could take advantage. Paul Pierce has went up. Tim Thomas, Alan Fletcher, Brian Skinner, Eddie House. Let's see if we can beat the 7th seed Bucks. Wow, did not expect a sweep. And we're in the conference finals for the first time in this sim. But we got 1 seed Washington, a team that bumped us out last year. Gilbert Arenas still putting up killer numbers. Larry Hughes doing what he do. Jerry Stackhouse is Jerry Stackhouse. Ooh, Tim Duncan is really going crazy in the playoffs. Then that's just Etan Thompson, who still improved his numbers in the playoffs. Well, that's going to be a tough team to get past. But hey, there's always faith. There's always faith. Alright, time to head to Simcast. They got a lot of suggestions here. You know, one suggestion we're going to take in consideration the most. AI. Oh, okay, well, I don't want you playing 48 minutes. I'm so those to Carlos Boozer, too. He ain't getting more minutes. I'm telling you, he ain't getting more minutes. It will not matter. Or it might just matter. We're having a close game. Game 7? Game 7. Ooh, a little scary for a minute. Let's see. Take their suggestions here. We're taking 1 minute from you as time goes on. Alright, game 7. We're in Washington. This is a really tough game. In Washington, that's going to be tough. Just for the record, if we win the ring this season, we're done with the sim. We ended up once we get a ring. Unless we do it like in our first or second season. I mean, this is technically our second season. But I didn't expect that in our second season we'd already be past the hour. So, let's see. We're still really close. This may be the first game we jump into, y'all. We're going to jump into this game. 123 to 120. We have the ball. 4th quarter with 57 seconds left. And this is one thing I like about this. Usually in most sims, we didn't get to do it in our heat sim. We get to go play on the new court, the old school court, or just with the new players. We're playing with an old roster. This is the 2003 to 2004 roster. So actually now we are in the year of 2006 technically. So let's do this. Alright. Like I said, stats are balanced all across the board. So, oh, come on. Alright, come on, AI. Come on, AI. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey. Let's go. Carlos Boozer. Let's go. He has 26 and 12. He's going crazy in this game. Hey, get back on D. Get back on D. Speedy Claxton. Come on, come on, come on. Good D. Good D. Good D. Ah. Alright, alright. We're in Washington. Gets the first one to go. And he gets the second one to go. Y'all, this ain't good. Give it to AI. He has 45. My God, talk about a playoff game. Hey! Nice foul, nice foul. Alright, I don't know who you are. Oh my, why is your release so fast? Okay, hold on. Green! Let's go. We're up by 3. Up by 3. Oh, it's going down for real. This is winner go home. Eastern Conference champions being decided. Come on now. Alright, they're calling time, y'all. Let's take us a little break. Whew. Clutch game right here. Clutch game. Winner going to the finals. We're just going to make sure all our starters are in here. And we're going to go right back out. Better be AI. Saw this man with 45 points. I think he has 47 now. Okay, 45. Yeah. 20 for 30. That was extremely efficient with that many points to be that efficient. Okay, we back in it. We back in it. We back in it, y'all. Larry Hughes. Why are you leaving Timmy D open at the mid-range? Give it to AI. Please give it to AI. He can hit the free throws. He can hit the free throws. Trust me, AI will hit the free throws. Nice. AI will hit them free throws. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3-point lead. Don't sell. Please, my skills need to play good. Play good. Of course. Of course. Of course. Now you're forcing me to hit these free throws. This crowd, this arena's being loud. Oh, I thought we stepped out. I'm like, no. Let's go. Let's go. Is AI gonna drop 50? I don't think so. Bang. I think that's game. I think that's game. Don't let him hit a 3. Don't let him hit a 3. You know that's what they want. You know that's what they want. That's game. That's game. We going to the finals, baby. We going to the finals. Let's do this. Going to the finals. Let's see what we will be able to do in the NBA Finals of year number 2. And your Philadelphia 76ers are your Eastern Conference champions. We won it in Washington. Yup. So you just give AI the ball, he gonna go crazy. Y'all saw what he did there in that final sequence. He went crazy. You can see trophy celebration. I like to always watch this. You know, gets me a little bit more immersed with the team, especially going into the finals. All right. Now we went to the finals now. I didn't expect the team to go to the finals, if I'm being honest. I really didn't expect it. If we win the finals, we will cut the stream short here. If not, we got one more season. 3C versus 3C. We got the Golden State Warriors, who got Isaac Jamison. I hope we'll be able to take advantage of that matchup. Jason Richardson, who is going to be really hard for AI to guard. Yeah, oh, we did it. Got out of there. Very close, though. Very close. Kevin Garnett. I'm going to say that don't seem too scary. But, whew. It's going to be a tough game. Tough series. Alright, let's get into the finals, y'all. Okay, 3-1. Let's hop into Simcast. Give less to Brent Berry. Oh, you already know about it. Whenever they say give less to Brent Berry, I just take even more from him. Give those minutes to AI. Let's go. We in Philly. We in Philly. Ooh, it's a close game. Oh. Oh. We're jumping in again, 112 to 110. 38 seconds left. Let's go. We're up 3-1. So this is for them. Either they go to game 5, or game 6. Either they go to game 6, or we win the NBA Finals. Those are the two scenarios here. So right now we up though. We got the ball. I'm assuming we're at the free throw line. So if we're at the free throw line, let's go hit this free throw. And then, okay, we're not at the free throw line, but we do have the ball back. Okay. Speedy Claxton. Get right back to AI. He has 35, 6, and 6. That's a casual AI stat line. Speedy! Hey! Let's go! Easy. An easy 3. Speedy Claxton. That's what we want. That's what we want. To make sure our starters in here. Who has more stamina? Speedy Claxton's at full stamina, so okay, I'm trying to get the starters in here. Why can't Speedy come in? I don't know. AI, yup. He gonna get Finals MVP. Let's say 13 for 23. Playing amazing. I would say playing amazing. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, that was such a clutch 3. AI. And one. Just hit this free throw. We at home. Look at all the white jerseys behind us. We in Philly. Look at the OG jerseys. This is the most immersed you're gonna be in Philly that you can be. With Kevin Garnett. Play good D on him. That's all you gotta do. Defense to stay on him. No way. Apparently there's a way. Apparently there's always a way. We're at home though, so yeah, there should be no excuse for missing any of these free throws. Bang, green. Yeah, hit this. That's game. Let's go. Your Philadelphia 76ers are your new NBA champions. That's game. Go ahead. I'll leave you open. Go ahead. Shoot something. Shoot a little something. That's game. We do it again. This time in our second season. We getting better and better each time. The one with Miami. Okay, we won with Miami in 5 seasons. But it only took us 2 seasons to win it with the Philadelphia 76ers. We went through 1 off season. We came back. And we're champions. Let's go. Yeah, we worked together all right to get right here. We made some big trades. And ended up getting us this ring in only 2 seasons. I'm surprised. The fact that we're here at 1 hour and 13 minutes. And it's only our 2nd year. Yeah, hold up that trophy. We're going to see AI with that Finals MVP trophy. You see he won Finals MVP. If you didn't know, whoever's holding that Finals MVP, the small trophy, that's the Finals MVP trophy. Whoever holds it in the celebration is who won the title. So, it's who won Finals MVP. So, you popping them champagne bottles up in the locker room. And let's just go ahead and look. AI. 40 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals. Yep, my 2nd rebuild win, and this time it was only in 2 seasons instead of 5. So hey, we came in, we did. I hope that the tutorial helped you out. I know I didn't really get it in as much. There may be a time where like I just take some time, like an entire stream, just to do a tutorial and show you guys just how everything works. But I'm more trying to just teach you guys on the way. Because it is a live stream after all. So if it was like a quick 20-minute tutorial or something, then I just stopped the stream, I wouldn't have really got anything out of the stream except giving you guys a tutorial. We gotta let it go on a little bit longer. So we still managed to go an hour and 14 minutes for only 2 seasons, so that was really good. And with that being said, that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And of course, the main goal of the sim, the co-goal was to get the Philadelphia 76ers a ring, but the main goal, the top goal, was to finally bring AI a ring, and we brought a Finals MVP along with that. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.